begin by priming those lids, taking MAC Paisley Paint Pots on a flat synthetic brush and just sweeping it all over the lid. Then you want to set that into place using a neutral toned powder close to your skin tone as possible. Then blend Peach Smoothie into the crease of the eye, just because it's the best transition colour in the entire world. Okay, this is a Crown Brush fluffy brush and it is the best one I have discovered so far. It's super cheap and all blog links will be down below. So then I'm going to buff a kind of pinky shade. This is Cupcake from Makeup Geek into the crease of the eye. I'm taking a very warm red tone shadow into the crease. I do forget what this is called, but again I will link it on my blog down below. Then for the next transition colour, this is very transition colour heavy. I'm taking a very dark brown. I believe this is Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. And then for the lid, I decided to go with a very purple bombshell eye for this makeup look. So I took a purple base, this is from Tarte, it's a shadow stick. And then I buffed it out using a flat synthetic brush. This is from Real Techniques. Once that's been blended out, I applied the purple shadow starting from lightest to darkest, from the inner corner towards the outer corner. Just working in transition, almost like a gradient effect. In the lighter colour, packing it into this inner part of my lid, then going into the middle shade, which is kind of like a brighter purple, and on the outer part of the lid I chose kind of like a deep dark navy royal purple, which is what I would describe it as best. The best way I can describe to apply these shadows and really pack them on is kind of stretch the skin towards a little bit, obviously without causing any pain on your eyes, and then just pack it on using the kind of flat shader brush that you get with a lot of palettes, and then buff this out using the fluffy brush. And then if you feel like you need more pigment on the eye, go and pack some on later. I really like these eyeshadows and I was just kind of playing about with them to see what I thought of this palette, so when this video goes up my full review will be down below. I applied a bit of MAC Soft and Gentle to the brow bone and then just buffed out using a clean fluffy brush just to blend it in towards the transition colours that we've got in the centre part of the crease. Then I applied a little bit of Soft and Gentle to the inner corner as well, and then kind of buffed the same colours that I had on the upper lid onto the lower lid. So I took a little bit of the bright purple shades and then applied the royal blue shade on the outer part as well. The best part about these looks is from afar it kind of looks like a purple smoky eye and just very basic, but really if you look close it's got loads of colours and different dimensions in it. It's really beautiful. So I buffed out the lower lash line with the Cupcake colour just to really smoke it out and applied a wing liner. And guys, be proud, this is one of the first tutorials that I've actually done without using tape for a winged liner, and I'm really trying not to. Although I can do a winged liner, I do tend to just stay in my comfort zone and I always use the tape. So practicing without the tape is actually quite handy because say for instance you don't have a tape, you can do it, if that makes sense. It's always good to practice techniques without going towards your comfort zone. So to do that I just used a very fine liner brush and Maybelline's gel liner and applied it in very small strokes and then filled in the triangle. I also filled in the inner rim of my eye using the same gel eyeliner as this stuff just stays put and does not budge whatsoever. Once that's been applied, I kind of wanted to add a little bit more exotic feel to the eye, so I just kind of added an inner point cat eye, if you will, and then curled my lashes and applied a generous coat of mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I think it's absolutely bloody brilliant, if you don't mind me. So once the mascara has applied, we're going on to apply some falsies. The falsies I'm using are from a brand called House of Glam Dolls, and I forget what they are called, but I will link them down below, and they're a fairly new brand to me. I haven't really heard of them before, but I really like these lashes. They're very interesting looking. I do think I probably chose the wrong eye makeup look to test them out for, just because they're very kind of subtle lashes, but for a very natural makeup look, these lashes look absolutely beautiful. Then onto the face. Of course I did my foundation off screen as per usual because it would bore the hell out of you. If you do want a foundation, eyebrow routine, all that kind of jazz, leave a comment below and I'll get around to it. So bronze up my face using the NYX matte bronzer in medium as per usual. I love this stuff on my Sigma F25 tapered face brush. And then contoured my cheeks using the contour shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in light, and then just buffed this under my cheekbones using my MAC contour brush around the sides of my temples, on the tops of my forehead, down the sides of my nose, and under my lips to make the illusion that I have more pouty lips than they actually are, which is always nice. We like pouty lips. So just remember to, when you're contouring, don't be afraid of it, just kind of add a little bit as you go along until you like the kind of depth and dimension that it gives and the effect that it gives as well, because some people like a really heavy contour, some people like a subtle contour. Just find your preference and really go with it. For instance, I like a really heavy contour, and I've got heavy eye makeup and stuff like that on, and a subtle contour more in the daytime. I think it looks better that way, but obviously your personal opinion is completely up to you, and do whatever you feel is necessary. Art is on your face. And then for blush, I'm taking MAC Peaches blush because it's my favourite blusher in the entire world. I've overused it so many times on my channel, but I don't feel the need to repurchase a lot of blushes just because this is the one I always draw towards because it seems to go with any makeup look that I put on my face. Then for highlighter, my Mary Lou Manizer broke, so unfortunately I am back to my Soft and Gentle, which is beautiful. So, you know, Soft and Gentle will always win. Maybe that was a sign that Soft and Gentle has to stay in my life. So I'm just going to highlight the tip of my nose and the top of my cupid's bow as well as my cheekbones to give a nice glowy finish, and a little bit to the kind of like side parts of my forehead. I really like doing this. Then for the lips, I just went for a bog standard nude. This is MAC Boldly Bare lip liner, which is becoming very close to an end. As you can see how short it is. It's very sad. Once I filled in the lips for lipstick, I chose a dupe for Velvet Teddy and Kinda Sexy, I would believe. This is Maybelline Colour Drama. I forget the name, but it will be linked below as I've done a blog review on it quite a while ago. It's a really nice nude. It's very creamy and moisturising and lasts a long time on the lips, which is always good, especially if you're applying it on top a matte lip pencil. That came out as gibberish, but you know what I meant. Okay, so once the lips have been applied, that is the finished lip. You are all ready to go and be glamorous and beautiful, and I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, guys. Don't be afraid to be adventurous and try out new different techniques. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.